city. The sea that never streets.
Millions walk above it every day. But few ask what lies below.
This is the story of a ritual, a ceremony that never... It began in the early 1800s, when New York was still wild. Cultures collided, and in the shadows, something older took root.
They performed unspeakable rites, drawing power from the city itself. No symbols, no robes, just silence and dirt.
They believed the earth held power, that by burying themselves alive, they could speak to it.
One journal survived, written by a gravedigger named Elias Finch.
The coffin was ordered without a lid. The grave was dug deep, but it was never filled.
He admitted hearing a voice from the ground. Conversation.
He wrote. They came down willingly, and they didn't scream.
In 1832, the city began constructing its first underground sewer system.
The workers have disappeared. The tools were left behind. The tunnel was closed.
City officials blame the cave collapse, but the survivors tell a different story.
They spoke of hands reaching from the walls, of chanting in the dark.
Thomas Bell escaped. She's still down there.
Bell died 3 days later. No autopsy was performed.
The hollow ones faded from memory, but the tunnels remained.
And so did the ritual. In 1921, explorers found a chamber beneath the Lower East Side. It was circular, lined with bones. They took photos, but the negatives came back blank. Clara claimed she saw someone inside, breathing. She never returned to the tunnels. In 1943, workers unearthed a sealed room near Canal Street. Inside were 7 figures, eyes closed, covered in dust. They weren't statues. They were bodies, preserved. The room was resealed. No records were kept. A ritual that promised eternal silence.
Marcus Kane broadcasted from a basement studio in Brooklyn.
He claimed his signal reached places no antenna could. He played static, and in the static, whispers. Listeners heard names, dates, pleas. Kane vanished in 1978. Kane vanished in 1978. Today, the tunnels beneath New York are mapped, but not all of them. Some paths are sealed, others urban explorers still venture down. Some return, some don't. One video surfaced in 2009. Grainy, shaky. It showed a man crawling through a narrow shaft, then stopping, listening.
You came back.
The video cut to black. The explorer was never identified.
Historians dismiss the ritual as myth, a ghost story, a city legend.
But the soil remembers. And sometimes it speaks. If you walk the streets of New York at night, listen closely.
You might hear it beneath the subway, beneath your feet.